Okay. But we want to get to a point where we have, nowadays, we talk about having a calm nervous system, right? But it is true. When our nervous system is calm enough, when things happen that we don't like, it sucks. And you're like, oh man, I'm bummed out. I haven't booked anything in 2 weeks, or I haven't gotten a single like on this photo that I posted, or no one cares about my art. They haven't come to my art gallery. It's been like a month, You're still going to have some disappointment in life. But when you have that calm nervous system and you are sort of at a level emotionally where things can just kind of come and go, right? Then you'll be able to not only feel more calm and happier in general and be able to just ride that wave, but also you'll start seeing the beauty in the contrast. So you'll start seeing, wow, you know what? It was actually really cool that I had this period where everything was really slow because it allowed me to focus on this instead. And this area in my life really needed a little bit of love. Or it taught me that, I wasn't really appreciating the jobs, the gigs, the clients, the attention I was getting. And I was so focused on getting more and more and more that I wasn't enjoying what I had. Like there are so many perspective shifts that happen when you slow down and say, hey, okay, there's going to be waves and there's going to be ups and downs. But if we can kind of just stay level, then we can feel the emotions, but not get pulled down by them. And sometimes you may be at a point in your life where chemically stuff is going on. You went through some crazy trauma, you're sick, something happened to where everything feels extreme. And so it's not bad, you're not doing it wrong. If you're at the point where you're getting dragged under, it's perfectly okay. Sometimes people choose to go and get therapy or take medication or do things that might be, drastic but necessary. I don't know, go on a silent retreat for a week, have a spiritual awakening, like whatever it takes is fine. But we all want to get to this point where we're not so dramatically shifted by what goes on because then you're not controlled by circumstances. And so many of us in the artistic world are so controlled by the attention we're getting, the progress we're making in numbers, right? Your definition of success is based on how many gigs you're booking or how many people are buying your art or whatever, or if you've published professionally with a big publishing house. And if you haven't hit those milestones, then you're not successful. And that is not a very sustainable way to live, my friends. I know from experience because my whole journey up until now, this is shifting for me now, but my whole journey was based on, yeah, that's cool, but I'm really trying to get here. Okay, yeah, that's nice, but hello, I'm trying to get here. Why am I taking tiny baby steps over years, right? It's been X amount of years. I should be way further along. Living your life like that is not sustainable. And so many creators and artists get depressed because they just feel like the world isn't listening. Nobody cares. And I'm putting my heart and soul into this and not getting anywhere. And all I want to do is what I love for a living 24/7. And I'm not being given that opportunity. And we get dragged down under the wave, my friends.